with the game, but I did pick up a new game on Friday. It's actually a remake of an old game that I look forward to playing again. This is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. And I had the original version on the Wii. I was really excited to play it. And unfortunately, I had to bail out. I had to bail out pretty early on the game because the game required you to have very specific... The whole game is built around motion controls and being able to swing from left to right, up and down, and diagonals and so on. And I ran into an issue with my Wii, my remotes, and in the game of just... The game really wanted you to swing like this. And every time I would do this, the slash would go up and down or going diagonally. It was not responsive at all. Like, not even part of the time, it just didn't work. And I would try and find different ways to swing it in the way I needed it to work, and it just didn't. And I said to myself, like, I can't, I physically cannot play this game if it's not reading my inputs correctly at all. And I tried all the different controllers, I tried calibrating it in different ways, and it didn't work. So I couldn't play it. And I'm hopeful now that the Skyward Sword HD on the Switch doesn't, like, has optional motion controls, that I can play the game with button inputs and get through it that way. Now, I understand it's not perfect. Like, you're using the right stick to swipe, and I've already run into a quirk where you, by default, the right stick doesn't act as your camera. You actually have to hold the button down in order to turn the camera. I find that really annoying. Maybe there's a way to turn that off or toggle it in the options. I find it annoying, but maybe it's not a deal breaker. At the very least, I don't have to do the swing to make the sword swipe go. I would assume that Switch controllers, this is a third-party Joy-Con, by the way, and this is the left one, so you wouldn't swing this one anyway. But you guys know what I mean. The swinging of the Joy-Cons is probably going to be a little more accurate, but the fact that there would be any sort of discrepancies in my inputs would be incredibly frustrating. I'm probably just going to pass on motion controls completely.